Welcome back to the Time Traveling Chef. I just got back from vacation, and while I was gone, I was wondering, where'd the margarita come from? Where did it originate? Who first made it? Well, let's go look at the history.
Let's cut up our limes, rim our glasses, and talk about some of the origin stories of the margarita. Firstly, let's discuss the Brandy Daisy, where, at the Turf Bar in Tijuana, an Irish bartender by the name of Henry Madden was making a daisy cocktail for a customer when he accidentally grabbed the wrong bottle. The bottle he grabbed, well, that was tequila. The customer loved it, and word spread. So the story goes. So I wanted to know what a proper Brandy Daisy tasted like. So I added in the brandy, the rum, the orange curacao, the simple syrup, the lemon juice. I have to say, I didn't have any kind of normal rum. In the freezer, I had this Hurricane 137 proof rum. That was a mistake because that ended up hitting me quite hard. And how many drinks did I have making this? Well, there were a few takes. And to add fuel to this story, Daisy in Spanish is Margarita. And to all of you watching, I've worked in all sorts of roles in restaurants in the past, except for bartending. Nobody has ever trusted me behind the bar, clearly. And this story was documented in a July 23rd, 1936 article in the Mobile Mail, where Henry Madden describes this serendipitous cocktail. Not bad.
It's not bad. Would I order it at the bar?
No. But it's not bad. I definitely could see people ordering this. It's got a kick to it.
I almost forgot the club soda. No wonder it was so strong. Let's try this again. Still would not order it at a bar, but much better.
Our next story involves Dallas socialite Margaret Sames, who, while celebrating Christmas in Acapulco, wanted a nice, light, refreshing cocktail that her friends could enjoy sipping by the beach, and she named it after herself, Margaret. Well, at least the Spanish form, Margarita. Moving on to our next story, well, that's of Margarita Cancino. It's said in 1944, Danny Negrete invented the margarita at the Hotel Agua Caliente after Miss Cancino, who would become Rita Hayworth. Tell me what you think on this story. Is this just Hollywood lore, or is this actually a possibility? While pouring this triple sec into this jigger, I started to think, what the hell is a jigger? While no concrete etymology, the most accepted answer is that British sailors who were rationed liquor, well, they named this after the jigger mast, which was the smallest mast on the ship, and just kind of a little play on the small portions they were getting. I wanted to see if there would be a difference in flavor, so I made two margaritas, one with a Blanco, another with a Reposado. Our next story involves Carlos Danny Herrera, who at the Rancho La Gloria Hotel Bar in Rosarito Beach, Mexico, made a cocktail for a very picky customer. The customer was actress Marjorie King, who said she couldn't drink any alcohol other than tequila. So he took tequila, a splash of Cointreau, some lime juice. He salted the glass. She loved it. Everyone thought the drink looked pretty cool, and the rest is history. Oh, and as for the name Margarita in this story, I guess Margarita is the closest thing to Marjorie in Spanish. There's always got to be a tie-in with the name Margarita.
Every time.
So I don't know about you, but I hate the salt on the rim. But I was kind of curious why people do this anyways. There's a couple of interesting things to it. One is that it prevents bugs from landing on it. And another is that the salt actually cuts down, it masks the bitterness of the alcohol. It's one of the reasons people add salt to coffee. So this is the classic, the margarita. Just lime juice, Cointreau, and tequila. In this case, Blanco tequila. And as you'll notice, I do swipe a little of the salt away. Right? Classic, simple margarita. Let's give it a go. And I'm in my happy spot. That is good. This is so refreshing. It's like you'll never want to go back to drinking that store-bought synthetic lime green, neon green, whatever it is that you pour into there. This is the way to go. Just super simple. 3 ingredients. Fantastic. Making one now with reposado tequila, which just means that it's been aged in a barrel for a couple of months. So, for the last guess as to the origin of the margarita, let's look at London's Café Royal cocktail book from 1937, where they have a recipe in here, strangely, under P, for the picador, which looks a little familiar, huh? Well, that's because it's just a margarita under a different name. This might be fact, but it lacks a lot of pizzazz, so I like the other stories. Adding in a bunch of this tequila here. Lastly, about the margarita is the glass, which was originally served in a champagne coupe, and the champagne coupe was said to have been modeled after Marie Antoinette's left breast.
Quick!
Did you do that on purpose? No, Grandpa, it's only tequila now.
Here.
All right. Well, the first 2 drinks have gotten to me, clearly. So we'll take what I've salvaged, which is actually most of it. And I'm excited to try this one. That is good. That is good. I can't tell you if I like the Blanco or the Reposado better. I like this one better. There's a bunch of perfect summer cocktails. This is up there. This is in the top 5. I am sure that I have horrified everybody who has ever been a bartender. All you bartenders watching probably hate me right now. I'm doing my best. It's good to be back. Now, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button because I'm cooking up something real interesting next week. If you don't mind, hit the like button too. Cheers.